Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I just want to say sorry for not posting. I haven't posted in probably the best part of 5 months, maybe more. I honestly don't know. I aimed when I first made the channel to post once a week, and that was in the first lockdown. And to be completely honest with you, I set myself that target thinking that'd be sustainable, but to be honest with you, filming once a week, editing once a week with my full-time job, going to the gym, trying to keep up with socializing, whether that's in person or obviously over the phone at the moment, it's literally been the hardest thing. So I'm completely demotivated with it. I kind of didn't realize how difficult YouTube is with editing and everything and making sure everything's perfect, and I kind of gave up on it, and I started to focus more on my Instagram account and posting on there a lot. Obviously, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but if you do, you'll know that over December I did the advent fitness advent calendar, so I was posting every single day on there, which was difficult enough in itself. So yeah, I literally just got so demotivated with it and pretty much just gave up with the channel. But I do want to get back into it because it is a lot of fun, sitting down and just filming and everything. So I thought, just for today, I'm gonna do a get ready with me video. I did put a poll up on my Instagram. If you don't follow me already, my Instagram will be here. But I just wanted to sort of find out, if it's something you'd be interested in. I did a poll if you'd want to see a get ready with me, and pretty much all of you said yes. So I thought I'd just film this video. It'd be one for me to sit down, talk to you, basically tell you what I haven't posted on my YouTube, in ages, and yeah, just pretty much letting you guys know my reasons why. I hope you're all doing okay in this third lockdown. I honestly can't believe that we're in the third lockdown. When we were in the first one, I honestly didn't think that we would have three. It's crazy. It's almost been a year. I find that so hard to believe. It's crazy. But anyway, I hope you had a lovely Christmas and a lovely New Year. Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So let's get cracking with the makeup look. So first, what do I have first? So first step is I moisturise my face. Today I am using the Simple Hydrating Light Moisturiser. Just put a really little bit, if I can get it out, onto my finger, and then just put that all over my skin. Just before you let that soak in, I just grab sort of a really light poofy powder brush. I don't know what the actual name of this. It's a Real Techniques brush. Oh, it's technically a blush brush. I don't use it for that. I don't use any of my brushes for what they're supposed to be used for. But hey, that's just me. And then, so my next step is putting on a little bit of illuminating finishing powder. Now, a lot of you might think that's a little bit weird to put the powder on now, but I keep seeing the trend on TikTok, and then I thought, do you know what, I'm going to give it a try, because everyone's makeup and foundation that looks so flawless. So I thought I'm going to give it a try, and I literally haven't not done it since. It's so good. It gives you such a nice smooth but almost light sort of base before you put on your foundation. So that's what I do. So today I'm using the Boutique HD Illuminating Finishing Powder, if you can see that, and I'm using the Real Techniques blush brush, and I just put a really small amount into the lid of the powder and just sort of dab and swirl it around, just tap off the excess, and then I just lightly put a small layer of this all over my face. that's it. And my next step is to put on a little bit of setting spray. Again, this is all part of like the routine that I saw on TikTok, so this is like how I create my base. So today I'm using the Maybelline Lasting Fix Makeup Setting Spray. It's a matte setting spray because my face kind of gets a little bit oily throughout the day. So just give a light spray of this. Just like that. And then just let the setting spray dry before going in with a little bit of primer. Today I'll be using the Barry M Flawless Original Primer, and then I just put literally 1.5 pumps of this primer onto my finger, and again just put a little there, a little on my cheeks, on my chin, upper lip and nose, and then just sort of okay, and that is the base before my foundation done. So next I go with my brows. So today I will be using the Boutique Waterproof Brow Pomade in Light, and just using my Real Techniques angled brow brush, and I just start off with my spoolie and brush my eyebrow hairs up just so I can really see the shape of my brows, and then just dip the brush into the pomade. I don't like using too much product with this, just a little bit. And then we just go in on the underneath of the brow and just sort of line out. I really need to pluck my eyebrows. And then once you've got like this line underneath, I then start going in like little brushes upwards from the base. And then just with the excess that's left on the angle brush, I just go and bring it across the start of my brow on the base. And again, just lightly making little strokes upwards. And that is one brow with the pomade done. And just go in with the other one. Repeat exactly the same process. Okay, and then once they're done, I just go in with my spoolie. Again, and just again brush all of the eyebrow hairs up, just so I can see all the gaps, like where I potentially may have missed and like not filled in. And then I get brow mascara. This one is from the collection. It's tinted brow mascara in the shade Blonde. And I just get a little bit of this and just run it through my brows. Like so. And then I just grab a cotton bud and just wipe any excess. Okay. I just go in with my eyebrow defining gels, my brow gel. This one again is from Boutique. And then I literally just go in. This brush isn't too thick as you can see, it's quite a thin brush. So I go in with this gel, but then I use my other spoolie to like brush the hairs out, because I find that spoolie like separates the hair, my eyebrow hair a little bit more. So I just go in, put a little bit of this setting gel on. And then once the gel is on, again I just go in with my spoolie and just sort of shape the hairs exactly how I want them to sit. I quite like the sort of brushed up look at the moment, making them look a little bit more fluffy. Like so, and then I just go in with the cotton bud again and just again wipe away any excess from the top of my brows. Okay, and that is my brows all done. So next we are going to go in with a little bit of concealer on my eyelid. I use the Infallible, I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's L'Oreal More Than Concealer, and I go in with the shade Ivory, which is 322. As you can see there, this is the concealer, and I just put a really small amount on my eyelid. Like so, and then just use my sponge just to blend that out. Okay, and then we're going to go in with some eyeshadow. Again, I'm using my Real Techniques brush. This one is the base shadow brush. I just go in with my Barry M palette called Fall in Love. As you can see, this is very old, and this is my absolute favourite palette. It's got some really nice neutral colours in here. I tend to use this orange and this red quite a lot. Sometimes I go in with this brown. These sort of four colours here are my main four that I use from this palette. So today I'm just going to go for a little bit of a neutral look. So we're going to go in with this brown shade here. Take a little bit on the brush and just tap it off the end. And I'm just going to start in the crease. So this is really hard for me to like be able to show you, but also like be able to see myself. Let's just zoom in a little bit. Okay. Okay, and then once you've got both of your creases done, I then just go in with one of my little blending brushes and just sort of blend out the top of the eyeshadow a little bit so it's not too solid. And then next we're just going to go in with the orange shade of this palette, and we're going to put it right here on your eyelid. So for this I'm going to go in with my shading brush from Real Techniques, so put a little bit of product on the end, again tap off the excess, and then I'm going to do from the middle of the eyelid out. And then for the inner part of my eye, I'm going to go in with the yellow of this palette, and I'm just going to use the exact same brush but the other side. Get a little bit on the brush and then just start from the inner to the middle. again, I'm just going to take my blending brush and again just blend out the inner corner of my eye and the crease, just to make sure there's no solid colour and it's just a smoother transition. Okay, that is the top part of the eyeshadow complete. Next we're just going to go in with a little bit of mascara. I use the Rimmel London Day to Night, which has got a volume and a length end on it. I sort of prefer using the length end because I find that the volume kind of makes it too clumpy for me. So I just go in with a little bit because I stick on lashes anyway, so it's kind of like no point in making it too like out there because it kind of gets covered up. It's just more so that my lashes will blend in with the false lashes that we stick on. Okay, so that's my mascara done. As you can see, I literally have like 0 eyelashes, hence why I stick on false ones. So now that my brows and my eyes are done, we're now going to go in with the foundation. Today I will be using the L'Oreal Paris, again, I don't know how you pronounce it, but Infallible 24 Fresh Wear foundation in the shade Linen, which is 100. And for this, I literally just put the foundation straight onto my face. So we'll go in with sort of half a pump on my forehead, a little on my cheek, and then on my other cheek, a little bit on my chin, and a little bit on my nose. So that is how it looks. And then I just go in with my beauty blender. Please excuse how dirty it is, that's not come for me. And then we just start blending the product out. We're then going to go in with our concealer. So again, I will be using the same concealer I used on my eyelids before I went in with the eyeshadow. So again, it's in the shade Ivory 322. So I just take a little bit here on the inner corner of my bags. Oh, I've got another hair. And again on the other side. And then I take a little bit and drag the concealer up like so. And again on the other side. I take a little bit down my nose. I put a little bit here on my T section. And then just with my slightly darker concealer, this is the Maybelline New York Instant Anti-Age Eraser. I just sort of cover up my blemishes with it because this is too light to cover it up with. So this is the concealer that I'll be using. And this is in the shade Nude. Okay. And then using the same beauty blender, just blend out the concealer that I put over my blemishes. And then we're going to blend out the concealer. to contour, I use the same concealer, but I go a few shades darker. So this is the shade 337 Almond, and I just go in with this concealer and just put it in all the places that I want to contour. And that is it. So then we're going to take a different beauty blender and we're going to blend that out. So apparently my camera card is now full, so I literally was partway through filming that and it's now full, won't let me film anymore. So I'm now using my phone, so if the quality or anything, the lighting's a little bit different, that's why. But we're gonna carry on. So now I've got our contour done. I don't know if you guys can tell a little bit of a difference, but that is now done. So we're now going to go in with a little bit of setting powder again. This one is the MUA Ultra Fine Loose Setting Powder. It is mattifying translucent. And again, I just put a little bit into the lid. Just like so. Oh my god, I'm so scared to move. Oh no. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Oh my god, I feel if I move, this is gonna go everywhere. Please no. Oh my god. Help. Guys, seriously? This is not good. Oh my god. Why? Why me? Why? Why has that happened? Genuinely, I've gone from my camera being full to getting powder everywhere. It's literally all over my trackies. I can't be asked to get my phone out to show you. Genuinely, why? Oh, Ellie, why are you such an idiot? Round two. Hopefully this doesn't come off this time. If it does, I'm done. Like, I'm genuinely done. Okay, that'll do. For now, it's literally all over my hands and I really can't be bothered. I'm just gonna carry on. So, I'm now gonna take my powder brush from Real Techniques. And again, I got a little bit in my lid. Just dab it in, tap off any excess. And we're just gonna lightly dust that over our entire face. Can you see all the bits flying around? Or is that just me? And then to set my under eyes, I'm just going to go with my Real Techniques setting brush. I'm just going to take a little bit of the product. I just find it easier to use like a smaller brush to do my under eyes, just so I can really like get into all of the little bits. So I'm just going to use a little bit on here. Next step is to bronze, so we're just going to go in. We're going to go in with the Real Techniques contour brush, and I just use a little bit of bronzer. I just put a little bit of product onto the brush, tap off the excess. Next is my highlight, so I'm going, wait, did I even tell you what I bronzed with? I don't think I did. My bronzer is the Collection Bronze Glow in Matte. It is the shade Terracotta. There. And then for my highlight, I'm going to go in with the Revolution Strobe Highlighter in the shade Gold Addict. You can literally not read it at all because I've used it so much. Look at the state of it. I've like hit pan, but it's literally like my favourite highlighter. So take a little bit, tap off the excess again. I'm going in with my fan brush from Real Techniques and just put a little bit on the cheekbones. Okay, and then next I'm just going to go in on my under eye with my eyeshadow. I'm going to take my, oh god, what does that even say? It's like rubbed off. I literally can't read what this says. I can't read what it says, but it's this brush from Real Techniques. It's a really, really tiny brush. And I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the brown and the orange mixed together, just for the under eye. So, okay, and now for the fun part, turn myself from a 12-year-old to a 20-year-old. So we're going to go in with my lashes. These lashes I get from Primark. These I think are the New York lashes. Obviously can't buy them at the moment because Primark is closed, along with the rest of the world. But I use this eyelash applicator. Just put the eyelash into the applicator. I use duo glue. Put just a small amount of this across the lash line. Just making sure I get it right on the end of the lash, because they're the bits that tend to lift. And then the same on this lash as well. I'm going to make sure you don't stick your lashes on like straight after you put the glue on. You've got to wait a little bit for them to just like half dry, so they go a little bit tacky, but not too much, otherwise it just won't stick. So I just leave that other lash sitting on the side. Meanwhile, I put this lash on. Can we just appreciate the difference with having lashes on, please? Because I went from being 12 to being 20 in the space of 5 seconds. Like, it's actually crazy what lashes can do for you. Okay, and the last thing is going to be lips. So I'm going to go in with the Barry M lip liner in chocolate. So, and then we just take the Real Techniques brush. It's rubbed off again. I have no idea what this brush is, but a really tiny brush from Real Techniques, and just sort of blend it in a little bit. Great, and then I'm just going to take a little bit of the concealer I used earlier, and we just do a little bit there and a little bit on the lower lip, and I just use my finger to sort of like blend that in a little bit. And then if you want to just tidy it up a little bit with the brush, you can. To finish it off, I just go in with a little bit of lip balm just over the top to give it a shiny finish. And then our final step is again just a little bit of the setting spray just to make sure everything stays in place. And that, guys, is the final makeup look. I'll just take out my little hairpin so you can see it with my fringe forward. Okay, and that is the final look with my hair down now and not pinned back. Obviously did my hair like before this video. All I did was literally just blow dry it, and then I used my straighteners just to curl the ends of my hair, as you can see. But that is the final look. And let me know in the comments down below what you think, if there's anything that you do differently, any tips you want to give me, because by all means I'm not a makeup artist. I literally just do my own thing, pretty much just wing it. So if there's anything that you do differently that you think I could try, if there's any hacks or anything you know about that would be useful for me, then please let me know down below. And that is it. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, and I also just want to say I'm really sorry that I haven't posted in literally forever. I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought YouTube was gonna be way easier than what it is, but actually I was fully mistaken. Like filming, editing, coming up with ideas, like staying consistent with it is probably like the most difficult thing alongside like normal life, like daily life. It's literally the hardest thing. So for me, like trying to fit that in around, like I obviously do a lot on my Instagram and I work full time, like going to the gym myself, like having a social life, although I don't really have a social life right now, but you know what I mean, like making time for like FaceTime friends and things like that. Trying to do all of that plus filming for YouTube, and the time it takes to edit the YouTube videos has literally been like so difficult. So I kind of got really demotivated with it and just sort of gave up essentially, and was more like focusing on my Instagram side of things. So I am really sorry that I haven't like been filming and posting and things. I am going to try and like keep up the channel as much as possible. Instead of once a week, I'm going to aim for like a couple of videos a month, because I think that's more achievable for me. I think when I made the channel, I made it during the first lockdown, and obviously I had a lot of time then on my hands where I could be filming and taking the time to edit. Whereas when I go back to work, like I don't have that time. Obviously right now I do, because again we're in the third lockdown, but I normally don't have that time. So I kind of like gave myself too much to do. So I'm going to aim for a couple of videos a month and then try and keep that up a little bit more. Hopefully then I'll be able to meet those goals. So again, I'm really sorry for not posting. That is the reason why. I know there's not really an excuse for it, but that is why I haven't posted. So yeah, I just thought I would let you guys know the reason why I haven't. But anyway, I just want to say thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you for supporting me over on my Instagram and on here as well. I really appreciate it. If you could subscribe down below and turn on the post notification bell to let you know when I'm now going to be uploading a couple of times a month. Make sure you comment down below. Let me know what you think of the look. Let me know if there's anything you would do differently, if there's anything you want me to try, any of the videos you want me to do next. I know this is something a little bit different. Normally I'm doing like the fitness side of things on here, but my channel is going to be a mixture of everything. It is going to be fitness, it's going to be lifestyle, it's going to be sitting down and talking, like it's a bit of everything. So comment down below and let me know what you want me to do next. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.